I'm Colleen Wolfe, and I talk at a camera for a living. So I work for NFL Network and NFL as a league. I've been there for 10 years. I graduated in 2008, and I majored in communications. So I've been at NFL Network for 10 years. I'm going on my 11th season, and I think I've hosted pretty much every show that the network has ever had. I've hosted the NFL Draft. I've hosted Super Bowls, the one that the Eagles just won. I hosted that, Go Birds. But I will a lot of times just have to know everything that's going on in the NFL. I have to know the personalities that I'm working with. And sometimes I feel as a host, you're kind of a therapist on set. And so you really have to be able to read the room and just know exactly where you want to go with things. And it's a lot of things that I actually learned at Drexel. So as it turns out, I was always afraid of public speaking, and it would give me incredible anxiety. I, for some reason, chose a career in it, but a lot of that was because of the skills that I learned while I was at Drexel. I had incredible professors who taught me how to manage those emotions and clearly communicate what I wanted to say to my audience. And because of that, sharpened all of my skills and made it into somewhat of a superpower. So first of all, co-op was the entire reason I decided to go to Drexel. I just really loved the idea of graduating with some type of work experience that was significant. For my co-op, I worked at sports radio, WIP, the morning show. And at this point, when I did my first co-op, I had no plans of going into sports broadcasting. And as soon as I walked in on my first day of my first co-op to the radio station, I realized, oh, this is what I want to do. I can't believe that people get paid to do this. This is an actual career that people choose. Yes. How do I do this? How do I dedicate every single resource and minute to learning how to become part of this community? So the foundation that the co-op program laid for me kind of paved the rest of the way of my career, because that set the tone for me and I knew nothing else. Studying communication is so important right now, especially right now, because everyone is so hyper connected and information is being exchanged at such a high rate, and you have to fact check things, you have to second guess things, you have to question things. You can't just take things that you hear as truth, and communicating ideas is part of that. Everything is so fast-paced in this world, and effective communication is really critical for navigating where we are right now, because it shapes how we relate to people, how we solve problems, how we lead groups, and it's essential for all of us right now because of so many different changing landscape. The people that I met, the professors that taught me, the friends that I made, the experiences I had, even from not being able to find a parking spot at whatever time and knowing that I should have never brought a car to Drexel in the first place, but here we are. The lessons learned I took with me for the rest of my life. Philly will always be home to me. I never changed my number, never will. It's 215 forever. I love coming home. The sandwiches are amazing. The food is great. The people are awesome. I'm constantly homesick. I live in Los Angeles. It's beautiful here. But every time I come to Philly, I feel like I'm home and it feels right. So I miss it dearly. I love it there. Go Birds. Go everything Philly.